Shelton.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm also in education myself. That's my field. I'm a graduate school professor at Fairfield.
Okay. So based on that background, what particularly concerns you about this potential budget?
Okay. The potential budget here concerns me because there are not going to be enough funds to fully educate our children. And by educate, I mean in a very holistic way. There are going to be, if the budget cuts that have been proposed go through, we're going to have fewer teachers, which means larger class sizes, which means that the students who are not the star students, the students who would learn under any conditions, which really are the majority of the students, don't learn under any conditions. They need a personal connection. I've done my own research in that area that shows that as far as dropout prevention, the best way to keep kids in school is for them to have a personal connection with some adult. It could be a teacher, it could be a counselor, it could be a coach, it could be an administrator. So that will be in jeopardy. Because the class sizes will be larger. In addition to that, the class sizes being larger means less individual time for students as far as academics go. But more than that, my biggest concern, because I am a psychologist, is the social and emotional toll that these cuts are going to have on our kids. And I don't know if you were there at Booth Hill. And our high school students spoke so eloquently to some of those issues, including sports. In sports, there are a host of positive outcomes that kids who are participating in sports are able to benefit by, and the least of which is playing on a ball field.
Okay.
It's a socialization kind of thing where they learn to be cooperative and they learn to be a part of something. They feel like they belong, they fit in. They also, it helps them with self-discipline. It helps them work toward goals. So all of those things that you can't measure that in a test score. You can't measure that in our standardized assessments either.
All right.
So those kinds of things, and then the social emotional toll that will be taken if we don't have our support staff. There are 10 school counselors slated for the cutting block if our budget isn't fully funded by the Board of Ed.
How about